Alright, this is 37806 Laurie Boulevard in Avon. We're looking to do a spring cleanup and potentially mulch. We definitely want to come out and do a 2 weeks prior spray application because we've got some major thistle and some weeds in here. During the cleanup, if he chooses to do the mulch, we're going to reestablish this edge all the way around. We can reestablish a little edge here and mulch. We'll do triple shred black. And then we got to get all of this pulled. We've got a hydrangea in there that can stay. The Russian sage can stay, but we'll just clip back any of the old growth from last year. This Rose of Sharon, let's cut these guys off and trim it up so it's a little bit more shapely. We've got some weeds through here we can get. This is a hibiscus and it's getting ready to bloom, so do not clip off any of the blooms. We'll just get some of the dead stuff from last year. Again, if they choose to do the mulch, we'll keep that edge going and mulch, but we'll clip this, get this weed out, get this straggly maple tree out. We can get this seedling out, clean this out. This lilac's done blooming for the season, so we can shape him up. This weeping willow, if we can just do like some of the low hanging branches, lift it up a little bit so he can mow under it. We'll reestablish the edge and mulch that. Again, if he chooses to do the mulch. Nothing over here, but maybe just some string trimming. And we'll take a look at the back. This hedge line, he's not sure if it's his or his neighbor's. He's going to let me know on that, on whose responsibility it is. But if we can also spray the driveway and just get that cleaned out, whether we string trim, pull, whatever you guys want to do. This guy here too, this needs to be trimmed down. The street signs right here, so if we can trim this down at least so they can see it, trim it off the patio, clean this area out, mulch it, clean this area out and mulch it, make sure we blow the driveway off. Spray this area too and get these weeds out of here. And then anything on this side, at least over to the gate, we'll trim off. I don't know if this is the neighbor's, so we won't do this unless he tells me, which I will indicate it in the quote if we're doing this. But just for like his property purpose, let's cut this back a foot or two so he can walk through there. We'll get the weeds all through here. We'll clean this area out. And then again, anything hanging over the railroad tie, cut it back. Alright, so in the backyard too, we're going to want to do, can't tell if that's a dog or a duck. Anyways, we're going to want to do a spray application through here, all through the pavers, and get those cleaned up. Get that cleaned up. We'll get all this pulled. The hostas can stay. 1, 2, 3. And the rest of it's weeds, and we'll throw a little bit of mulch down there. Let's string trim along the fence line. Any weeds or plants encroaching in his side of the fence, so this tree too, cut it off. Those grapevines, cut them off. Keep that string trimming going all the way around. We'll get these branches out of the property. And then this area we'll blow out, rake it out, get all the sticks and debris. And then any leaves and sticks in the yard we'll get too. Make sure we're trimming as well around the shed. We can string trim down that. And then any low-hanging branches we'll clip back too. And that is it.